It seems there are always trials with growing summer squash. Vine borers, squash bugs. It seems like we never get them to last long. Actually, I think it's time to destroy some squash bug eggs I'm seeing here. There's a dragonfly. I don't think I can get them, but I've heard that they'll eat squash bugs a lot. So, but we always seem to have trials with growing it. We expected them to be gone before now, but we've had a couple trials this year that I'm going to show you, and we're doing some experiments to try to save those plants. Our first casualty of squash. It's a little bit up on a hill, not really, just a rise in the yard, and a strong wind came by and cracked the end off. I noticed it within several minutes, maybe a half an hour, so it hadn't wilted a whole lot. As you can tell, it came off right here. So the first thing we decided is just to leave this for a while and see, would it regrow? We had no idea. We didn't think so because it's a vine and it tipped the end off. You know, just like if you want your tomatoes to quit growing, you tip the top off because they'll quit vining because that's the vine and that's where it's grown from. So this did not come back. But Sarah had also decided just to go ahead and leave it here, kind of as a trap. Maybe the squash bugs would get on it and we could kill them. Maybe the vine borers would get on it. And sure enough, the vine borers have found it. So, which means our other two squashes, so far at least, are safe. I know there could have laid eggs there too, but so far they seem fine. This one we're trying in a tomato cage. So far they're fine. But it also will be helpful because Dad is going to come and practice digging out vine borers. Sarah probably will be filming that. But he's done it before. It's been years. He did a couple this year. One was successful. I'll go down and show you that one if I can get to it. And one was not. But so this will give him some practice, and they're going to rip this up and put in a new one that I will show you in just a minute. So here he is, the end of the broken plant, growing well. Looks very happy to me. He's got all kinds of new growth coming on him. I don't know, I think he's been in this pot not quite a week. But what we did is we thought, well, tomatoes grow roots along their stems. We read about some summer squashes put down roots as they vine out. Oh, what do we have to lose? So we stuck them in a pot like this one, and sure enough, he grew roots. So Sarah planted them in this we didn't have very many pots. That's the size she had, so she put them in there. And today we'll rip up the broken one, the old broken one, and put him back where he began. And we'll see. Hopefully he'll give us squash. Maybe not. Maybe he'll just grow and be pretty. But our second casualty was a yellow crookneck squash, which is him. Vine borers got in. Got him not showing up so well. So we had already done the zucchini. I forget what this kind's called, but there's some ancient seeds we had from when we lived out in the country, and Sarah started some for us. So, but this is yellow crookneck, and a vine borer got in, and in the morning he was fine. In the afternoon he was completely wilted down. So we had already done the other one and said, hey, why not? Let's cut off the end, stick him in water, and see if he'll grow. And sure enough, he's ready to go in a pot today. So Sarah will be finding, I don't think he'll fit in that pot. I'm not sure. But you can see we cut off the larger leaves, and it seems like wherever there was a leaf, kind of, it's where it's starting to grow. This one's way up here. And he actually seems to have possibly some buds starting down there, which we've pulled off. There were some little young squash and stuff when we pulled those off. But anyway, we're excited to try to save these guys. We don't know if it's going to help, if it's going to work, but we're going to give it a try. The 8-ball squash that got a vine borer in it. And so Dad dug into the, what's it called? the stem, wherever they get in. Anyways, stem, I guess. And dug them out and mounded dirt up over it. And we've gotten several off of it since then. Just, it was only been a week ago, I think, and we've already gotten several more off of it. So it does work at times. So it's another way to save a doomed squash. So they've dug up the old one, the injured zucchini, and they found these roots. Found it very interesting how large these roots are. They went out to one side, not down, but over to one side. It's on a little bit of a hill, so I'm wondering if that's where the water went. But if you look at the difference in the size of these roots starting here, they're not showing up very well. It's fascinating to see how large zucchini roots get. So now it's time to plant the new zucchini.
Roots are just crazy in like a week. They're nice and full, and I really feel much better about this. I don't want to store them too much because you're not supposed to with squash, but I'm pretty excited.